Basically, it's a great opportunity for us as believers to go out there and serve these men and women that are living on these streets, to be those hands and feet of Christ. Me personally, I really do feel like God is taking control of this ministry. The reason being, I could testify about last month when Israel gave his testimony.
I was there on a bed without being able to move any part of my body, but my mind was still working. For the next 6 weeks, I will be in comatose state without moving at all. The doctors would tell me, my mother, that they didn't know where I was going to wake up. They say that it could take days, weeks, months, or even years. My family and the church were all praying for a miracle from God.
I could relate to these people in a way because, in my old neighborhood, I used to see a lot of homeless people, a lot of drug addicts, a lot of people that were out there in the streets. And to me, what motivates me to go out there is just to do that, to show that love, to show that forgiveness that God has shown me, to let them know that there is a God, and to make them understand that we're just not a feeding program, to make them understand that they need God, that they need Jesus' forgiveness, that they need Him in their life. Even though they're in the situation they find themselves in, there's still hope for them. There's still something better for them. And Christ could give them that worth in their life. Christ could satisfy them. I remember Aaron was preaching. I think it was one of the first time I had went out there. And this one guy just came up out of nowhere.
His name is Jesus. We're going to pray. Where he at? The door of your heart, and he's knocking, and he's saying, accept him with all your heart. He's right here. The same place we left him, my brother. Jesus is where I found him 10 years ago. Because he's knocking at the door of your heart, and you got your mind on all the negative things instead of looking to heaven and saying, Jesus, I want you.
You already knocked. You already knocked. Ain't nobody open no doors. You open. He said, give me 2 steps.
You open it.
4 steps. Keep walking.
Jesus is knocking at the door of your heart. But the problem with this door is it only got one doorknob. Only on one side. And Jesus just stands on the door and he knocks. And the problem with this is that Jesus can't let himself in because he's a gentleman. And the only way that you can open this from the inside, that is the door of your heart. In the name of Jesus, he is here right now. And he is alive and he reigns forever and ever and ever. He is the Lord of my life. He is the King of this city. He reigns. And one day, every knee shall bow, and every tongue shall confess that Jesus Christ is Lord.
Well, yeah, I basically want to challenge everybody and invite everybody out who's really serious to go out there and show that love and compassion. You got to show that love, it's something that we're called to do. God has done it to us. He did not discriminate us. Spiritually, it'll be a great way, if you never really evangelize or talk to people, different. This is a great opportunity to do this, this is a great experience, it has impacted me, and it has helped me out a lot, in my spiritual walk. So it's just great, so I just invite everybody who really wants to come out, just come out and check it out.